Harrison wins the tip. The tempo in their Bordeaux uniform. Mabry getting to work, finds Yushkaida to the corner. Isabel Harrison has time. Looks to knock down the trip. And to the inside, out comes Sykes intercepting coast to coast with the finish. Brittany Sykes gets the tempo now, and she has had 3 straight double-doubles.
Well, for all the attention Indiana gets from the
she had just 11 points on Sunday, Brittany Sykes. That ended a 3-game streak with 20-plus points. Miss there in Boston, caught underneath. Cunningham, check that Lexi Hull.
So we are only 2 minutes into the game, and that's something for sure they need to clean up.
Harrison knocks down the 3. Midway through the third. To the inside, Yushkaida patient off the glass, count it. Start against Atlanta, but the Dream were able to clock them, keep them in check from the second quarter on. A response
here, an early offense.
Working off the screen, Clark for the layup, a miss. As we see Billings, who joins Atlanta after playing 2-3 record here in this Commissioner's Cup. And yes, this is a Commissioner's Cup game. We know that neither the tempo and Almond. Mabry, though, up top finds Harrison in the paint, grabs her own miss. And Indiana went back and forth with Connecticut in their last game. Yushkaida again, the same move, the same finish. She takes her time in the paint. No good, although apparently coach of the Indiana Fever. Clark finds...
Caitlin Clark is also a very capable passer.
Third time the game has been tied. Yushkaida looking for 3. Time these teams are meeting as well. Mabry from mid-range, no good. And Mabry, her drive stalled. Sykes in control, downhill she goes, battles through.
But work at both sides of the floor, and the more ball movement they get, the more they can rotate that defense for easy looks like Kelsey Mitchell just hit.
What a beautiful board, and 1, she got above 30. Conde for 3, knocks it down. Form here, restricted minutes because of that shoulder injury. You can see it's still taped up as Sykes with the drive, gets the bucket. Thing here in the first quarter. Big play by Boston.
Early, that keeps with some fresh bodies, which will be helpful when you play this up-tempo offense of the Fever.
Like Bentley would win that title this year. Boston in heavy traffic. Goes up to pull it down. Almond double team opens up for Harrison. Her floater finds a way. Fever get to work. Mitchell, the hard drive. Originally drafted by Atlanta in the second round. That shoulder injury.
Yeah, she's still finding her way in this rotation, still finding her way through this season. And she hasn't played a lot of minutes. So
here comes Conde. Out for Key Almond. To the corner. Raven Johnson. Up top, Cunningham. Knocks.
Here, right, getting downhill to that left hand, high off the glass there, and now the defense understands she's hot. They're heating her up. She's going back door and getting her.
In their loss, Mabry able to get the initials
in this quarter to kind of catch back up down 6.
Just her 4th game of the season. It's good there.
That's a tough injury to come back from, because everything you want to do requires physicality.
And 1 for Clark. Tempo, none so far for Mabry. But Mabry with the drive off the glass.
She's a great driver as well.
Clark drawing attention. Corner 3, Raven Johnson. It's good. Mabry guarded by Cunningham. Fakes the mid-range shot. Takes
her being so prolific from out there.
She is the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, of course, to win the game. And She makes that one from the foul. Get back to her ways. Yushkaida takes it and along the baseline. Good.
Again within 7 seconds. That's how fast they play.
So fast, Yushkaida catch and shoot for three. She's good. It works in the tempo's favor. They're able to take that ball, find Yushkaida again. She's having herself a good start in Indiana.
Defensive game, she adds another level for the tempo.
Speaking of adding another level,
Force this game to get really tight. And I think what I loved out of this type of attack is that she's taking with the defense.
she's second right now in the league with 3-pointers made, and everyone having a little bit of a tougher time on the foul line. Taking it all the way around. Yushkaida sets up the Lithuanian sensation. The turnovers there. Tempo on an 11-2 run. Clark gets another 2 for Indiana. Yushkaida guarded by Clark. Finds Harrison open, knocks it down. Isabel, and then Harrison made it look easy. Sykes with a downhill drive. Fagbenle. Pointer doesn't fall. As Hall puts it up, no three for her. Sykes. So the concern now is looking at some of the potential foul trouble. You've got Yushkaida sitting on 3. Now Brittany Sano to just 4 for Indiana.
Yeah, you're going to have to watch the fouls. You don't want to have to play.
Indiana's 9 for 11 from the foul line as Mabry with a good drive and big react.
That's going to be a foul.
So just 5 free throw attempts in this game for the tempo. It's good. 3 of Toronto. Clark. Hall through the air. No good for the 3. To a cutting Conde. Now Fagbenle with a handoff for Harrison and a good block from Gore. We're tied once more at 40 here, 4 minutes remaining. Looking for the tip in. Feed to Sykes, now Fagbenle, handoff to Sykes with the mid-range jumper. Oh, that would have been, knows how to dish dimes, but now Clark behind the back, what a move.
She's, you know, she's such a polarizing player, and she's been a face of this league for a couple of years now, and
you at least get a shot off from Conde. Clark for 3. The 3 ball as Borg gets it from Sykes. Up top, Sykes for 3. It rolls in. She attempted the 3. Clark quick to it, along with Boston. Minutes to go in the first half. Back and forth, a good battle. Mabry with a good finish. Over to Clark. She looks for a drive. Cunningham knocks down the 3. Over. Sets up Cunningham on the run. Conde. Harrison. Lobs it up. Clark with a beautiful feed to Boston. These connections. She's helping out.
And all 9 of those points have come in this second quarter, right? They really did hold her.
Mabry's first 3 of the game. Precipice of a double-double, 9 points, 9 rebounds in the first half. Cut from hell, but a shot instead. Harrison off to a strong start, but a great one for Yushkaida. She's able to return the team points in this rookie campaign in a single game. Sykes puts it up, it's good. Billings hands off to Clark, provides the screen, and yet another foul drawn.
Yushkaida have to step up. Conde was the one originally guarding her, but she got beat off the dribble, and you know, you're trying to help because
Clark now with 11 points, or 10 points in this one, make it 11 with that made free throw. She has now had Conde for Mabry. Mabry knocks down the 3 with ease.
I like her passion.
We're all about the fire here. Hall, though, able to get the second chance point game. We've got a double-double for Caitlin Clark as well. Mabry on a tear finds Fagbenle. It's good. Throw attempts for Indiana in this game compared to just 6 for the Tempo. Mitchell makes Mabry, by the way, not only has those 6 assists, a defensive rebound though, sets up Boston for a big 3. She played a season high 17 minutes. Conde for a mid-range shot.
Scorer in the entire WNBA right now. So what you lose with her offensively, but she's also like a heartbeat of the Tempo, depleted by injuries.
And you've got Niara Sabali out with a hamstring. That's day-to-day, no timeline for Kiki Wright. In some open space, forced to the perimeter. And it's good. Then looking for options. Finds Pui. Out for Conde. Knocks down the
Tempo.
And that foul actually committed by Tima Pui, her second of the game, and she's just entered it. Boston back out. She goes behind the back. Boston. Her 3 doesn't fall. Hey. Harrison with the drive off the glass and doesn't go.
So important to everything they did.
Harrison and Mabry. Mabry. Nothing but net.
Marina Mabry has the ability to take over a game. We've seen it time in and time out. But so does Kelsey Mitchell.
4 minutes here. This is how they're pulling away in the third quarter. A foul. Clark steps aside, finds Mitchell instead. Mitchell for Kelsey Mitchell. Pui out for Conde. It's an open 3. It's good. The arc in this game. A 9-point game, but Cunningham has been exceptional, and she stays. Now Pui puts it up, knocks it down.
How good Indiana's offense really is. You have a 3-headed monster of Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston. That's a tall order to guard all night. Great shooters in Cunningham, Clark, Mitchell, Hall.
A big miss there from
all of these players. They communicate well, they talk, and they can play lanes and in gaps.
Mitchell! 20-plus point performance of the season. Indiana's 14th game. And she's only missed 9 for 10 from the field.
That's not high volume. That's 10 field goals. She's need to guard Kelsey Mitchell. They ran her. She had to back cut, and then you have help so that you can't get that easy lay-in.
Pui with a Cunningham. Trying to create some space there is Hines Allen. Raven Johnson. Just 26.8 seconds to go. Both teams in the bonus here in the third quarter. So not only are you out Sykes, you're also out your starting point guard, and Kiki Rice, of course, is not even formidable opponents they haven't yet met either. Hines Allen out for Cunningham. She has been so... Julie Almond not in the game either. Tima Pui has stepped in. She pulls up looking for another 3. They were trailing just by 3 heading into the second half. Indiana's pulled away because of Cunningham.
And run her off screens.
She is now tied a career high 6 3-pointers made, and then when the 3s don't fall for the... With the pass now out. They'll take those perimeter 15-point lead, their biggest of the game so far. There had been 11 lead changes, 8 times tied, and 2 as a team. Meanwhile, Tempo have just had 10 trips to the charity stripe. She makes that with Cunningham with 20 points. That's a season high. Clark for 3. It rolls out. And Tempo have not been able to get out on the run as they'd like to. Harrison battling for it, draws the foul. Going for free throws here. 10 points on the night. 8 rebounds for Harrison.
She's able to support her team on the boards, and that's her focus. The scoring will come. So since she's come back, she's been very productive. Over.
Bounce pass for Billings. Cunningham guard, and that opens up Boston.
Andy Brondello said everybody stays ready, everybody's practicing, everybody's ready to go, but there for sure is something to be said when you're continuously want to see what the full team looks like. So not only is that an issue, but to see Brittany Sykes, your emotional leader, really tough blow.
It will be a while before she'll see the full team, and that's just based on the Kiki Rice. Both Julie Almond and Brittany Sykes will not return to the game. For Almond, it's due to a 4th game in 7 days, but they're still on the road. They'll be heading to Connecticut to face the Sun, a team that took the players like Yushkaida get up quickly to double-digit scoring. She has 16 points, but then 3 fouls, and so 4 fouls rather. Indiana, their stars shining bright. We got 18 points from Hightlingh Clark. No 3, but done. And then, of course, a double-double performance with 13 assists. Mabry, a strong drive. Quick give and go. And a foul on Maria Conde.
To be at a track meet all day. So, you know, Maria Conde, in her first WNBA season, is getting a glimpse of what it's like.
She's made 4 field goals. Her season high is 6. She's good from the foul line.
Can cause the issue.
The Tempo have 4 players now dealing with injury. We don't know, of course, the extent and what they do. Of course, you can sign players to hardship contracts, Tamika. The Tempo have not really been able to cash in on them. A deep look from Mabry, and then a second chance in that incredibly close game.
She's still learning this offense. She's still learning to gel with these players. She's done with some different lineups here. Create the pace, play defense. Now, Sunday Brondello talked about it pre-game. She puts her in.
And 3-pointers made in a game for Sophie Cunningham. Pui. And she made 10 free throws. Did Clark, and that's a thing. She went to the foul line for 27 points, leading this game. For 3, knocks it down, her first, leading by 20. Big effort from Pui, but out comes Kit. Clark on the inside, finds Hall at the baseline with the finish. On the move, Hall will take the look beyond the arc. Cunningham with the
Brittany Sykes has always been so important to what the Tempo do. So the minute she came out, a true two-way player, you're losing both athletes.
She matches that with a good free throw. Corner 3 doesn't go. Nurse in transition. Kia Nurse off the glass. Always comes out strong for her team. Another chance for Raven Johnson. She knocks it down. They're 3rd in points per game in the league as a team. Non-contact in the 3rd quarter. Julie Almond not coming back out in the 2nd as well. Dealing with a headache on this road trip as she looks to rehab a grade 2 ankle sprain. And so you
get into these games, you're trying to find ways to win. You're trying to grind out games. You've had so many comebacks. That is a tough blow for this roster. She is the 3rd leading scorer in the entire league. She has been your heartbeat. She has been so steady. Very tough loss. And for your team, morale, it feels.
Absolutely. I mean, this is an all-star contender. It's being assessed right now. And I want to give a shout out to Tempo reporter Chelsea Late. She will, what happens on those off days and heading into Friday's tilt against the Connecticut Sun.
And the Tempo are playing with more healthy bodies.
Team of Pui